You people have started. You people, not you. Sorry. What's up, my people? It's your girl Adiola. Move closer. You know I don't get upset. No, I don't get upset. But what was that protest for? Hey, maybe I need my glasses, I beg, because I can't even see with this thing. What am I saying on this placard? Bring back Betta. Give Betta a second chance. Are we all right? Are we all right? You see, we are our own problem. How much did they pay? In fact, I think that Nigerian politicians purposely keep people in poverty so that they can use them to cover up for them whenever they mess up. Somebody is involved in billions of naira fraud. Did she share the billions with you, or there's something that I'm not understanding with these market women? You're suffering because of the failure of your officials, and you're still defending the official. Haba, nobody do be that. Why didn't you take that your protest outside? Why were you guys indoors? Why am I even bothering myself? Let's talk about a more pressing matter. Move closer, my people. So the presidency wants to relocate some departments of the central bank from Abuja to Lagos State, as well as the headquarters of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria from Abuja to Lagos State. Now, this has generated a mixed reaction, especially the CBN one. As in, hey, you have people who are excited, and then you have people who are upset. As in, the Arewa Consultative Forum, that's a social-political group in northern Nigeria, for example, kicked against it. They've been releasing statements left and right. Several senators from the northern part of the country, the Northern Senators Forum, they kicked against it. They are not moving all of CBN, by the way. They are moving some departments of CBN where the staff are already having to travel back and forth to Lagos to work. The Banking Supervision Department, the Consumer Protection Department, the Payment System Management Department, other financial institutions supervision, and the Financial Policy Regulations Department. So CBN gave two reasons. Number one, like I said, many of their staff members are already traveling to Lagos and having to stay there sometimes for months before coming back to the headquarters office in Abuja. So they're spending money to send them back and forth, and when traveling by road, they express concerns about road safety. Second reason is they said their office in Abuja is overcrowded. The building's occupancy capacity is 2,700, but right now they said they have 4,233 workers in that building. That is 1,533 more people in that building than they should have. That is not correct. That is dangerous. In America here, that is a crime. Over-occupancy of a building may result in fines and criminal prosecution. The fire department will not even let them be. Meanwhile, there is a 23-story building in Lagos owned by the same CBN that is presently not occupied. 5 floors of parking space included. That is where CBN headquarters used to be when our federal capital was moved from Lagos to Abuja during the time of Murtala Mohammed. And in 2007, we spent 32 billion naira to renovate this Lagos office. So I'm really shocked that some people are turning this into an ethnic issue. Our headquarters office in Abuja is overcrowded. God forbid if the building should collapse now, we'll all blame them for being overcrowded. There's a huge building sitting in Lagos that we actually need to decongest. Why are we making this about ethnic issues? What's the point of spending 32 billion naira on renovating this building in Lagos if we are not going to use it? And with all these kidnappings in the country, we want to be traveling back and forth. So personally, I don't see where the problem is in this equation. Where I see a problem is how some northern senators are fueling the division, making this about ethnicity. I mean, for example, listen to Senator Suleiman Kawusumaila. He's the spokesperson of the Northern Senators Forum. He said, let us assure our constituents that we've taken their concerns seriously and we're actively engaging with our colleagues in order to address these matters effectively to bring about positive change for our nation. Wait, are we still talking about moving some departments of central bank or something else? I mean, sir, in case you're watching, is this your constituency's concern or your own concern? Let me read more. He said, we will engage the executive branch of the government and the leadership of the Senate and the relevant stakeholders to actively listen to the concerns of Nigerians. In fact, he also said at some point that they will explore legal means. I'm like, hey, Uncle Kawu. Uncle Kawu, I beg, something is seriously wrong somewhere. I'm not saying that something is wrong with you. God forbid, I can never say that. Not you. But something is wrong somewhere. My father, when 300 people were slaughtered on Christmas Eve, you didn't did not engage the executive branch of the government. You didn't take any legal steps. Yes, you condemned it. I saw the video. You asked for prayers and you said that you would summon the security officers. It's been 4 weeks, sir. You did not do that. Where was this urgency? People are getting kidnapped in your various constituencies. It is now that you want to engage the executive branch. You want to take legal actions. With due respect, sir, I think that you are focusing on the wrong focus here. Then, and it's not just him. All these people that are copying and pasting comments online. And if you want to do that, and we should move also to this place, we should move also. They have a building sitting down. It's just sitting there, renovated with 32 billion. What does it matter where it is? If the building is in another state, I could care less. But they need to use that building instead of getting overcrowded in Abuja. If you ask me, guys, I think we need to focus on something else. Do you know that the amount that we spend on staff salary allowances and benefits at the central bank keeps rising significantly every year? I think that is what we need to focus on. In 2019, the salaries and allowances of their staff members rose to 168 billion naira. In 2020, it became 183 billion. By 2021, it became 200 billion just for salaries and allowance. This is what we should be focusing on. Guess what? From 200 billion in 2021, it became 265 billion naira in 2022. That is how much we are paying people to work at the central bank. Guess how much profit they made in 2022? According to their published financial statement, they said they made 65 billion. They are operating at a loss. Why are we not concerned about that? By the way, we spent 155 billion naira just on their allowances alone. Do you know that they get furniture allowance, they get housing allowance, transportation, leave allowance, and other allowances? The one that I don't really understand, the one that is doing me very in my medulla oblongata, is the productivity allowance. So I don't get it. I'm being paid to be productive besides my salary. Is that what it is? On top of that, by the way, the staff are eligible to take loans from the central bank. And as of last year, the loan that the CBN employees have taken is now up to 40 billion naira. So they pay your furniture allowance, they pay your house allowance, they pay your transportation, they pay for you to go on leave, they pay for you to be productive, and then on top of that, you still need a loan. I don't get it. Do you get it? Because me, I don't get it. The staff allowances of 2022 alone is 90 billion higher than the 65 billion profit that they made. You know, this should be a concern that a lot of people are enriching themselves in the name of working for the central bank. And I thought that this is what we would focus on. Instead, we are focusing on where they are located. We are focusing on ethnicity instead of following the money. Hey, let me know what you guys think, because you know me, I'm always following the money. And while we are fighting over relocating branches of a CBN, Cameroon, our next door neighbor, has started the world's first malaria mass vaccine rollout. After 30 years of research and trials in Kenya, Ghana, and Malawi, it is now official. There is a vaccine for malaria out there. Amen, somebody.
At a small health center on the outskirts of Cameroon's capital, Yaoundé, a historic moment in the fight against malaria. A small serum that can save from the deadly parasite is being administered for the first time to baby Daniela.
Wow! Well, I am so excited. It's made by British pharmaceutical GSK and it's backed by the World Health Organization. Now, as I can see some of you already, I've seen all kinds of reactions online when this story came out. Some people are saying, don't take the vaccine. Taking the vaccine is a death sentence. They are trying to wipe out Africans. I said, once again, my African people, please. You really don't have to take the one that is coming from Europe. Honestly, you don't have to. Make your own, one that you can trust, that will give you peace of mind. And because so long as we don't have a vaccine, guess what? We are losing thousands of people to malaria every single year. About 3 million people get malaria every year in Cameroon. And about 4,000 Cameroonians die of malaria every year. And most of them are children under the age of 5. Just imagine a huge auditorium or stadium filled with 4,000 people. That's a lot of people dying because of malaria. People are already dying in thousands, so please let them take the vaccine. You know the sad thing though, Nigeria has the highest number of malaria-related deaths globally, with an estimated 68 million malaria cases every year. A lot of people get malaria every year in Nigeria, and about 200,000 Nigerians die of malaria every year. Yeah, let that sink in. Not 1,000, not 10,000, not 20,000 people, not 50, not even 100,000 people. I'm talking about 200,000 people dying every year because of malaria parasite. You know, if anybody should be doing something about this, it should be us. It should be us Nigerians. We're supposed to be the one coming up with vaccines. I mean, we need it more than anybody else in this world, but we're not doing anything about it yet. We're about mouthing those that are coming up with the solutions, even though they don't need it in their own country. I'm saying this because this vaccine is also coming to Nigeria. When the vaccine gets to Nigeria, please let people take the vaccine. It will save lives. As it is, we're losing 200,000. Guess what? Most of them are children under the age of 5. That is why a lot of people don't know about the deaths. And that is one of the reasons why infant mortality rate in Nigeria is so high compared to other countries. Congratulations to Cameroon. I'm so happy for you guys. Although I heard that some Cameroonians are also having this problem. Some of them don't want to take it out of fear.
But as Cameroon launched the world's first routine vaccine program against the mosquito-borne disease, there were concerns that only a few people had turned up for shots. Health workers in some centers said parents had not been adequately informed about the vaccine, and some were afraid to consent to their children receiving it.
May God help all of us. I don't know what else to say. People are dying. Now you have a means to not die, but okay, so I really look forward to reading your comments about this. Real quick, please pay attention to this beautiful house that you are seeing on the screen. This is a house built in Nigeria. It's a model house built by Lifeguard International in Lagos. If anybody out there would like to own this kind of house, if you would like for them to build this kind of house for you anywhere in Nigeria, please contact them today. Call the phone number on the screen. They build this beautiful 5-bedroom house with 2 boys' quarters, a swimming pool, outdoor sitting area, a cinema, a gym, penthouse, home office, 5-car garage, 4,500 square feet house, and they are able to replicate it for you in any part of Nigeria. How much? I can hear some of you asking. Well, the price depends on your location, the location where you want the house to be in Nigeria. So please call the number on the screen, or please send an email to the email on the screen. So did you guys click the thumbs up button yet? You know you enjoyed the video. Click the thumbs up now and help me to share on your social media pages. All right, y'all. It's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.